If you knew morning wood, then you know why I feel blue. Without morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood. Morning wood, morning wood. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood.
Rise and shine. Happy Devils Columbus Day Monday. This is the Morning Woo. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Studios inside the bunker, an undisclosed location, beautiful New Jersey. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. A windy Columbus Day Monday. Columbus Day Parade in New York City has been canceled. Why can't they just postpone it? But it's been canceled. Windy, rainy, leaves on the ground. It smells like hockey season. Big game tonight for the New Jersey Devils. They may be able to move the needle on this one. They need this win because of the tougher teams ahead. But Columbus Blue Jackets, the BJs, are not exactly a slouch anymore. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Tonight, the Devils take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. We got Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. 7 p.m. Eastern start to the game. Game Day Live going on at 6 p.m. Eastern. Make that 6:15 p.m. Eastern. And we've got Devils After Dark after the game. But this matchup against Columbus, Devils are 1-1. Losing to Carolina Hurricanes last Thursday. This past weekend on Saturday night, they redeemed themselves, beating the Tampa Bay Lightning in pretty impressive fashion. Columbus, they're also 1-1. Also 1-1, beating the Minnesota Wild on Saturday. The money line on this contest has the Devils at plus 220. Plus 220. And the Blue Jackets are at minus 275. So if you ask, I'm not a betting guy. I don't do sports betting. Don't like it, actually. But if there's a game to bet on your team as a New Jersey Devils fan, it's probably tonight. Plus 220. You can make some money back. And more. That's what I think. Just putting it out there. If you're 21 or older. Or is it 18? Is it 18 again or 21? I think it's 21. And yeah, I guess if you're doing on the app, whatever these apps, got to be in the state of New Jersey, I guess. I don't know how it really works. But Devils having a 5-3 victory over the Lightning. While out there on the ice, they had 29 shots on goal against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They shut down the Lightning offense. Was equally as impressive. But their power play, they weren't able to score. I credit Tampa on that. Devils did have their chances. Vasilevsky was actually great in net while they were on the kill. Tampa Bay Lightning. With the 7 power play opportunities, they've only racked up 1 goal between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. I know it's early in the season to even be talking about this, but I like to see that power play have a little bit more juice. I'm not worried about it. As long as the penalty kill is still killing. Last season, Devils were top 5 in the PK. I'm okay with that. Power plays, they take time. You can get hot. You can get cold. You can get lukewarm. But the penalty kill is a must. You always want to rank in the top 5. Oh my goodness. The other Devils conspiracy theorists saying hello in the YouTube live chat. Mike Rossi, it's fun seeing the Rags lose once again. Yeah, they lost 1-0 to the Washington Capitals last night. So if you're a New York Rangers fan, you got season tickets, you go to the first 2 games, and you don't even see your team score, then not good. Sucks to be you. Won't want to be ya. SZ Tamba, is Luke the best shoes on the Devils now? This is a strong opinion of mine. I love defense over offense any day of the week. My opinion, yeah. And that's not a knock on Jack. In my opinion, yeah. I think he is. Good morning to Max. Saying good morning. Here on the Morning Woo. Let's see here. So Columbus, they have some offense. They beat Philip Gustafson and the Wild. They won 7-4. They had 3 power play opportunities. They were 1 for 3. They tallied 7 goals of 32 shots that they took on Gustafson, Minnesota Wild. So the Devils have their work cut out for themselves tonight. Jacob Markstrom, or is it Jake Allen? We'll find out. Has to be sharp. But yeah, right now, I would take New Jersey with plus 220 on the bet tonight because did the Vegas pundits, are they jealous or something? They put New Jersey at plus 220 for this game. I'm not a betting guy, but I might put some money on this one. Maybe I'll put my Palat money on this one. Either way, it's a waste of money. Let's see here. Max says Devils have to just shut down Marchenko. Oh my goodness, he's willing to bet Jake Allen tonight. But most of all, the Devils have to come out strong. They've got to come out with energy. They've got to come out with some pizzazz, like they did with Tampa Bay Lightning. Which Devils team is going to show up? It's early in the season. Hopefully, what happened in Carolina stays in Carolina. That what happened in Tampa, that mindset, that mentality, that approach has landed in Columbus here on this Happy Devils Columbus Day Monday. Marquee at the home opener. Oh, my goodness. That home opener, I'm so pumped up for. We are preparing for this. I literally took the week off this week to prepare for opening night. We're going to be outside, weather permitting, on the big stage outside of American Whiskey. We're going to be blasting music. We're going to have great guests. Short Sky, Beer Baron, and I will be there in the middle of the street. If not, we're going to be on the 3rd floor. And also, we're going to have Devils After Dark. So, Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Home opener. Getting fired up. Lots of work to do. Do you realize it's a pain in the ass to do this podcast. Like, it's a real pain in the ass. And it's not, I'm not saying you, the fans, are a pain in the ass. I'm just saying, like, the amount of preparation you got to do a big stage. You know, Beer Baron, he doesn't do anything. Nicky does all the work. No, I'm just kidding around. I just like making fun of Beer Baron. All jokes. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But it's a lot of fun, too, because we are the fun. But we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done, even though I'm behind on getting everything ready. You know, people don't realize when you set up the equipment, if the sound's not right, everyone complains. If the video's not right, everyone points out, oh, your TV's not working. Or can you put on the soccer game? You know, there's a lot of that goes into the production side of the Let's Go Devils podcast. I'm happy to do it. Labor of love. But it's going to be great. And Crew Brew. We got to get the And Crew Brew out there as well. Oh my goodness, agrees. They need the same fire they started last game with. Hopefully they gain confidence. Confidence is everything. Confidence, consistency, and chemistry. The 3 C's. The 3 C's in life. Confidence, chemistry, and consistency. You can also use that in your love life, in relationships. If you have the confidence, that's good. With your significant other. If you have the chemistry, even better. You can't buy chemistry. And the consistency, that you remain consistent. It's all good. The 3 C's. I feel like I'm doing a therapy show with Sam Wu on the Morning Woo on this Columbus Day. I was about to say Columbus Day weekend, but on Columbus Day. Oh, yeah, you forgot compensation, too. Max. Very nice. Yeah, you got to get paid because you're worth it. I've been teaching Max the art of the woo. Should come out with that book, Art of the Woo. How to get what you deserve. Sound like a lawyer. Sound like the law offices of AJ Visco. What's up, folks? Select a boy. I'm looking at the clock right now because right now Mrs. Wu has to get to work, but my car's blocking her. So I may have to leave soon. I'll probably get that dap. Hey, I'm trying to leave. Move your car. But yeah. What's up, folks? Select the boy. Also, James Franklin, Penn State head coach, gets fired. Not happy about that. Look, I'm not going to celebrate it. Coach Franklin did a lot for Penn State. A lot for Penn State. One of the coaches, Bill O'Brien and James Franklin, took Penn State out of their darkest moment. Not going to repeat what happened. Still disgusted by it. Still disgusted by fans that use that as like weaponize what happened to make fun of Penn State and the fans and the school, but really still mad over it. But the haters are going to hate. Who's going to be the new coach for Penn State? Well, Terry Smith is the interim head coach, but a lot of names floating around. We shall see. Also, the BJs, the other BJs, the Toronto Blue Jays losing to Seattle Mariners 3-1. I enjoy people from Toronto suffering, especially Maple Leafs fans, but just watching the suffering last night at Rogers Center in Toronto when the Mariners took a 1-0 lead in the ALCS. That was great. I don't know. No offense to Toronto fans, but just, I don't know. I just like watching disappointment sometimes. That's anybody else besides my team. Wimpy, good morning from just outside of Columbus, Ohio. Wimpy, or you're not there for the game, just pass it through. Yeah, Wimpy, we have a lot of truck drivers. I talk to them. A lot of truck drivers, guys with CDLAs. These are the people that make our country go. They're hauling a lot of stuff. And they're listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast. Much appreciate that, Wimpy. Safe travels, Wimpy. Hands 10 and 2 on the wheel. 9 and 3 you prefer. Max says, just like the Leafs in the playoffs, when the moments matter the most, the offense disappears. Disappears! That's why you need to have great defense to give yourself a chance to win. Again, I'm all about defense. So when we talk about the Devils' special teams, it's about the penalty kill. And then the power play, not vice versa. The best defense is your best offense. Remember that. Alrighty, well, just doing a short morning woo on this Columbus Day. It's actually technically a holiday, a bank holiday. I was about to take the holiday off, but I realized I can't do that. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of truck drivers driving around with the morning woo. You know what you should do? Wimpy, I hope you could answer me on this one. Hopefully you're not driving as you're listening. But this is what every truck driver with the CDLA should be doing. Is when you fill out your logs, right? You got to do a checklist, checking, okay, everything is good with the truck, the trailer, and all that. But they should have a checkbox, morning woo, that you get the morning woo on inside your truck when you're hauling stuff around the country. We buy a lot of junk in the United States, specifically through Walmart, Amazon. These are the truckers that make it happen. Much appreciate the truckers. Ever since COVID, I just appreciate the truckers. And when you get on the CB, on Channel 19, get a radio check, 10-4, out the door. Anyway, Max is off to 4 appointments today. Max, no stopping. Max, sales. Also, Steve Engel addressed mail people. We love our postal workers. The problem is it never gets on time. That's just me. I'm just teasing you. Steve Engel. Big Steve Engel delivering the mail. Also equally as important. Rain, sun, shine. Steve Engel will get your mail to you. Hopefully. That's what he says. All right. Well, gonna get out of here, so you're gonna hit the music, but yeah, I forgot to bring my drink down to do the ceremonial sip. Raise your caffeinated beverages high. If you're working, just remember, we got a game tonight, even though your boss sucks. If you're going to talk sports at work, tell them that the Devils are going 2-1-0. Keep it positive, folks. Keep it positive. And I hope you have a great morning. Woo! Till next time, let's go Devils.
Morning